What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Showw. I am here with a very special guest here in the Bronx, New York, 7182, Boston 617, Rose Stacks. You know my artist. You know who it is. You know, make that noise.
What up? We outside. We outside.
Worldwide collaboration family. Salute. This is interview 737 interviews I've done in 7.5 years, locally and internationally. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If you're in a birthday, happy birthday to my man.
Happy birthday to bro in the building. You know we're gonna turn up tonight. Pull up, bro. We're gonna turn up for him tonight.
Tonight's his birthday. Say happy birthday.
Say happy birthday. It's the birthday boy in the building. You know we're gonna turn up tonight with him. You know we're gonna turn up.
New York.
We got some of the guys with us. You know.
Yes, salute to everybody. Your son's in the building.
Yeah, he in the building. He in the building. Got my nephew in the building.
Camera
I got
guy.
my bro behind the camera. Boom. Yeah, we outside.
We outside. So, bro, I know you've been busy lately, bumping on different radio stations, you know, seeing you in Cali. Let the world know when's your next show. Let them know where they can find tickets and all that.
Well, pretty much the next show is going to be on the 17th in the Bronx, and it's going to be on the 19th in Brooklyn. Far as all the information, I can't remember everything off the top of my brain because it's a lot to process, but you can go to my page on my Instagram at @RoseStacks, and you can look up my next shows that's coming up, and you'll see the information. It's attached to a tour. Also, we got the official tour coming up in June too, Cali. I know the vibes. I know what's up.
Oh, and it's my birthday in June 19th. Yeah. Don't forget that, June 19th. It's a holiday, so, you know, the queen was born. So, Ro, also, you know, you do a lot for the community. I've seen you on a radio station. Let's talk about that a little bit. You know, you're giving back to the community.
Yeah, on a radio station, yeah, I've been doing that like quite frequently, trying to get my material played outside of New York, like far as in Chicago, Africa, Spain, Russia, Italy. Like I've been having my music like really going global, and like far as giving back to the community, yeah, I've done that. You know, I did the stuff for domestic violence. Also now I got the record out for anti-bullying and, you know, for all the stuff that's going on in the neighborhood and the community. And as far as the little kids that's been getting killed, I did a video for something similar to that story right there. It's an ongoing story every day, you know. So yeah, I'm just trying to do things like, you know, as far as the volunteering work, I do that a lot too at my job because it's a lot of volunteering also too. Got to keep the bag running and tell you, Jay-Z.
Yeah, I hear you definitely. Let's run it back a little bit. How you talked about domestic violence. You know, I'm a survivor on that, and you know that's major. I know. I believe April is the month coming up, so wear your purple. You know, not just for Easter, but today's April Fool's Day. You know, so the month started. And a lot of different things happen for preemies and things like that. But running back to the domestic violence again, you know, how hard was that? And did you actually talk to real victims, or was it, you know, talk about it?
As far as the domestic violence thing, that I was very heavy on that cause, like repping and pushing that narrative and initiative. I started back in 2014 with that, and yeah, I spoke to a lot of the victims that went through it, a lot of them, men and females, and it was hard for them to open up, but you know, they felt comfortable around us and around me, myself, and other individuals, so they opened up. And even now, like my record I got called Star Pain, I did the music video for that, where, you know, big shouts out to Golf the Spartan, you know, she did her thing, you know, she's also a survivor, and she did a hell of a job playing that role, and there was some real graphic stuff that happened in the video, but it wasn't in the aspect of doing it to show negativity. It was doing it to show that it was what really happened, and so people can relate to it, and they can really not only listen to the record, they could really see it, and they could, you know what I'm saying, feel that pain.
Have a narrative.
So I'm still dealing with that now. You know, it's definitely rough for a lot of them.
And what was the hardest story that did some damage to you? Not like it really mentally messed you up a little bit by hearing all the different ages and stories that these women are going through, or men. One story that stuck to you. Everybody got a story when something was like you're doing something to help them, but people are trusting in you, you're going to, but something that like you got to check your brain too sometimes because you're going through some serious stuff with your hearing, so it's trauma. Yeah. So what was one of the serious cases that you heard that really like did damage to you?
Sheesh. Actually, one that was real rough that I know that I experienced and like tried to help even as a friend and a brother was this female that I knew in Yonkers, and like she had like borderline bipolar problems and whatnot, and like she was with this guy and he used to constantly beat her up and like drag her, and like that shit was like real rough. Like we stepped in mad times where she would just like keep on going back, and like a lot of them say that they don't have the strength to walk away from the situation for a long time. Like they really gotta like build that up and like have someone really encourage them to make them feel like it's alright, it's safe to leave the situation. It's like they think if they leave the situation, they're gonna die.
Right, because they
become so attached and codependent. They feel like they can't do it without that person no matter what.
That's true, definitely. And what is the youngest age you see about the domestic violence?
5 years old.
Right. Me, I'm about the youth, and you're about the youth. How did you get into that? That must have been like some.
Yeah, it's like I don't like stuff like that. I remember just recently, like when I was at this job a few months ago, and dudes told me, they was like, yo, the dude that working there such and such, he a pedophile. He was like, he touched little girls and we got paperwork, this and that. When they said that, I said, yo, what? I said, from this day forward, I don't want this nigga saying nothing to me. Nothing to me. I don't even want to go to the window to him. I don't even want to walk around niggas. I might be liable to. I might just try to pop it on him. Just because, like you're a weird motherfucker.
Yeah,
that right there, that shit weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's disturbing, definitely. So let's get back to the show. So what about a documentary? When you're gonna do a documentary on Roast?
That's in the works too. So stay tuned for that. That's definitely in the works.
2026 or 2027?
Nah, 2026. It's in the works.
Okay, we working. Iccy Show's team and Roast Stacks team. We out here working.
Like that blunt, big bro.
I need that fire.
Oh, you got the
fire?
Shit.
I left it in the car.
You got fire on me? Give me some fire.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta smoke too. Seasons people is bro D-Day, so we gotta flame. We gotta flame that
thing. We're out here getting turned up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
With Roast Stacks, the one and only. If you don't
it's
know,
right here somewhere.
Do your research. Check them out. Where's your music? Let them know the SoundCloud.
You can find it everywhere. Arrow, Stack, SoundCloud, YouTube, my tube, his tube, everywhere.
Let's get it.
Arrow Stacks. You know what it is. Big Bronx. We outside.
Definitely. Check out my artists. Support them. We're outside from Bronx to Boston. We're worldwide collaboration. Shout out to our family worldwide. Salute, definitely. Shout out to Legal Mob Entertainment. Happy worldwide. Happy Woo Wednesday today, everybody. Legal Mob Entertainment. Shout out to Miss BK, the queen and one and only. Let's get it. Free the jails. Roast Deck. Do you see yourself ever going in, talking to the inmates if you had the opportunity to?
I would definitely do that because we all been there and done that. Just about I would definitely do that. Go give the brother some encouragement. Big shouts out to all the guys locked up. Free the guys.
Yes, definitely free them. Free the jails. Definitely need that. And what is the best advice you've been given during your career so far that you could give it and pass the torch to somebody else that's, you know, either coming into the industry or already that needs the knowledge more? So
That's short and simple. Stay humble, stay low, and stay hungry, and stay dangerous.
ooh, stay dangerous. That's what I. Let's go.
You know it. It's facts though. Facts
Yes,
to life.
it's true. Nowadays, that's what I always say. It used to be, I love you, you know, God bless, da da da. But now you got to tell everyone stay dangerous because it's like you step outside, you never know. You got left.
It ain't safe no more.
No way. We're in like a battle zone.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
But y'all know what it is, man. We locked in. Y'all tuned in, man. We about to go turn up. It's bro birthday, man. We ain't even gonna hold you up. We gotta get up out of here.
Let's go.
Let's go turn up, bro.
Turn up, chill out.